What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage, and I'm sure this is not going to play well. It's not. Markets in Asia, it's 1:56 in the morning my time on the West Coast, so about 2 o'clock in the morning, right? 5 o'clock a.m. on the East Coast, and everything is crashing. Nvidia, like you insert the stock, it's down, okay? The Nikkei has seen the worst losses in history. South Korea has seen the worst losses in history. It just went very bad, very fast. Let's discuss.
For the longest time, whoa, for the longest.
Yo, Percocet, Miley Percocet, Percocet, Miley Percocet, represent, gotta represent.
Well, my day went completely different. It is the next day. It is currently Monday. It is almost 3 o'clock in the morning today. And I'm publishing this at the same time that I'm talking to you guys today. Now, if you guys saw, if you follow me on Instagram, you know we were out doing like high limit blackjack activities. And then everybody's phone started going buzzing like crazy, right? And a lot of very high net worth individuals found out today that they're not as high net worth as they were a few hours ago. At the time of me recording this video, Bitcoin has lost over $20,000 of its worth, and I watched it happen in real time. The Nikkei, which is the Japanese stock exchange, has seen its biggest drop in its history, even worse than Black Monday in 1987. The futures market right now for the United States, as it sits currently, the Dow Jones Industrial Average is down about 620 points in the futures. Now, it's not going to open for another 5 or 6 hours because it has to open East Coast time. But you guys come here because you know I'm pretty quick with the news, right? If something is happening, I try to report it to you guys, and I try to give it to you in real time, mostly on automotive. And oh, if you wonder about that, Stellantis is down about 7% before the stock markets opened. Last I checked, the futures were showing it down about $14.90 something. That can all change. Where it is now in the futures does not mean that's where it's going to be. But there's some other variables that you need to think about. You guys know, as a defense contractor and working in intelligence most of my career, I'm still plugged in with a lot of friends that are in the military and in those communities. And a lot of my friends that you guys would know from Fort Bragg, aka Fort Liberty, are unreachable at the moment. I don't know if they've been deployed or not. Friends of mine that are in the United States Navy, who I regularly converse with, you know, via text or whatever on social media, also unreachable at the moment. To throw another wrench into the mix, I guess, watching the Arabic version of Al Jazeera. Now, I've watched Fox News, CNN, and MSNBC so far at 3 o'clock this morning, and they're just now talking about the market right now as I'm recording this at 2:48 in the morning. Okay. The other variable is Iran is going to attack Israel. That is a foregone conclusion. What everybody is so shaky about and why the Asian markets are going crazy is because the government of Iran has made it known to a bunch of other governments in the world that they have a bomb, a nuclear bomb. Do I believe them? No. Where they have a nuclear program, do I believe that they could possibly have a dirty one, a dirty bomb? Yeah. The concern for me is everybody's going to be looking for this to come in through the air And Israel has a very good defense system. If we saw what happened last time, I think they only had 1 or 2 rockets or cruise missiles get through that did any damage out of the hundreds, 300 something things that Iran sent. First time that they've directly attacked Israel, by the way. This one I feel like might be different. And if that happens, it could be bad. There's a lot of stuff going on in the United Kingdom right now. At the same time, breaking news, as we're recording this video, I just saw it pop up on my screen as I'm talking to you. Looks like Bangladesh's prime minister has resigned. The world is a scary place this morning. Now, this is not all doom and gloom. I hope I'm 100% wrong and the market opens up and they go, screw what's going on at the Nikkei or the South Korean exchanges. We're going to keep it moving here in America. I mean, we do that, right? But when I see the futures crashing to what they're at right now today, when I see friends in the high limit room that have millions of dollars in Bitcoin lose 20% of that in an hour. I'm talking about the room went from jovial, people having a great time, high five, winning $5,000 hands of blackjack, to getting text messages about losing, $400 and something thousand in value like this. Now, could Bitcoin rebound? Sure it could. Could the stock market rebound in Japan and here? Yeah, sure it could. When Navy Federal is sending out text messages and people can't pull money out of their ATMs because it doesn't work, when friends are telling me that have Bank of America that literally just left 7-Eleven, went and bought some water before I came into the house when I started this video, because I was like, let me just pick up some water or whatever. I walk in and the guy behind the counter has no idea. He goes, yeah, man, people have been coming in and buying up my water for the last 45 minutes. And I'm like, what? Not to mention that bread, cereal, whatever else they had that was in there. I was like, damn, for real? Like, it's not a hurricane coming here, but I get it. I understand. People are freaking out when you start getting text messages from your financial institution that banking is not available, and you're on the news and you see Iran-Israel news and markets are crashing all over the world. It starts to mess with you here. And while this is not, your basic automotive video, automotive stocks will be taking a beating in about 6 more hours. I fully expect to see Stellantis probably at $12, maybe 13. I don't know. Depends on how far the markets crash. Maybe less, and that goes for Ford and GM too. So if I will say this, if you do see the video, because I'm going to upload it and publish immediately. So it's going to publish at like 4 in the morning, 5, who knows. If you do have the ability to go out to an ATM and get some cash, just so you have cash in hand, or if you already have gold or whatever in your safe, then you're good. You ain't got nothing to worry about. But I'd rather you be safe than sorry. Looking at the indicators and what I am seeing right now going on in the world while all of you are sleeping, it's not good. And unfortunately, I think it's going to affect all of us here as well. Man, today's going to suck. I already know today's going to suck. Get some cash if you can. Make sure your families and stuff are safe. Pay attention to the news, even though 90% of you guys, and I agree with what a lot of you say, it's all fake news. Look, go watch Al Jazeera English, go watch BBC, go watch Sky News. Go do it. Pay attention to the news, see what's going on, pay attention to the markets. Make sure that whatever money you do have in the bank is still liquid, because tomorrow is going to be today is going to be a very trying time. Anyways, until next time, stay petty, my friends.